There's three different parts of the market. There's primary, secondary, and tertiary dealers. So primary dealers are normally your mom and pop shops. There's a couple great mom and pop shops in town. One of your advertisers actually is a great mom and pop store in town. Flooring HQ, of course, is another great mom and pop shop to stop by. I encourage you to do so. But there's mom and pop shops, and there's the big box stores like you had mentioned earlier, and then there's also the tertiary dealers.
What?
Tertiary. The third level kind of retail. They are almost, I would say more like the Ross of flooring.
Okay. Because I was like, I have never heard that word before.
Sure.
But I understand that correlation. I know what Ross is. I can go buy Calvin Klein there, but it's Calvin Klein from like maybe a couple years ago. Might have a little funky seam going on
and the
over
thing
here.
is, who's going to notice that seam? Or there might be a little spot on the tag that nobody will ever see. Well, then you just won the lottery. You just got a $100 item for less. Now, the problem is the risks, the things that are defective, a lot of times aren't just cosmetic; they're structural. And so
you don't want that with flooring,
right? And this can result in trip hazards. This can result in sharp objects. I mean, I've seen installation crews that will no longer install product from tertiary level stores because maybe not everything's square. Maybe it's a rhombus.
Yeah.
And actually, they're like installers, like, why can't you don't know how to do your job? What's wrong with you? They say, well, the materials were a little flawed to start off with. And again, we don't have the opportunity to have these risks because to do this again is wildly expensive. You need to nail it from the start.
Yeah. Right.
And so when you go to a more mom and pop brick and mortar type place, what you're doing is you're slicing some of the risk off. And then if you're dealing with somebody who's competent and knows the industry, then that's really where you can really thrive because now we're going to have less risk. The product's going to go smoother. And I have somebody who can educate me and make sure we get the right product.
Okay,